That's tough. Hello, fabulous ones. Welcome back to my channel. I am Marlo Keenan, and if you're new here, welcome to the fabulous family. Today, you already know that I am feeling myself, okay? I mean, how can I not? I wanted to take this Goss palette and I wanted to take it to the next level because, you know, I love me some Goss. You already seen the video that I did when I first reviewed this palette, and I'm like, you know what? I'm that chick that's gonna take this to another level, just like I did with the Natasha Denona bronze palette, and I will link that above so you guys can go check that out. So I'm super excited to show you guys how I created this look. I think it's super holiday, it's super glam, it is super sexy, and it is a little hard, but not too bad. In any event, if you want to see how I created this look, then continue to watch. But don't forget, before you go, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Now, let's see how I took Goss to the next level. Alright, y'all, let me roll up my sleeves because we will not be playing any games today, apparently. So, we're going to go in first. I got my tape right here. It's just easier for me. And we're going to go in with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base in medium first. And I'm really only concentrating that kind of like all the way up here and, you know, in the crease because we're going to be wiping all of this away later. All right, beautiful people. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the shade number 3, and this is that dark black, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pack that sucker on, and I'm going to draw all the way out here, and I'm going to pack it on first, and then we shall blend it out later. Let's get to the process. And you want to start, I'm starting way beyond, you know, my inner corner. You see how this one is? It's like goes way beyond that. So that's where I'm starting. And I'm taking this high, really high, because my hooded eyes are a mess. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, like, right at that tape, right at the edge, very thinly bring it up so it could create that sharpness like I have right here. Trust the process. Okay, now I'm just gonna take my brush and ever so gently just blend those edges out just a bit before I go into my second shade. Now I'm going to take shade number 4, this gray, and I'm going to ever so gently blend that upward. And I'm going to go back and forth and all of that jazz to make sure it is absolutely seamless. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and take my Marcella water and we are going to carve that bad boy out. I mean, I'm gonna carve it almost to the exact point of how I want the cut crease to go. Woo child. Struggle be real. Okay, well, the eyes. But you could do it. So now I'm going to take my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas base, but I'm going to take it in white this time. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp out that line to perfection. We're going to try. Because it's always so hard to get the two eyes symmetrical. But you just got to take your time. So I am going to first stamp. That's what I always do. I'm going to first stamp it on. Okay, now that I got the line, I think, to where I need it to be, I'm gonna now just go ahead and take that white base and I'm going to just drag it down all over the eye, and then I'm going to kind of just like buff it out, blend it out with a beauty sponge. Okay, now I'm gonna take Manny MUA's Life's a Drag palette, and I'm gonna take this white, because this is like the whitest white that I basically have in my collection, and I'm gonna go ahead and set that base. All right. Now I'm gonna go in with number 4 again, and I'm gonna go ahead and trace that outer corner out, and then I'm going to top it with the black right here, and then right there in the middle I'm going to use this shade again for the middle part. You could have may have gone in with the black first, but I was nervous. I didn't know how it was really going to look and apply over the white. I felt like it was going to become muddy, so I wanted to go in with, you know, a darker gray base first and then top it with the black, and it came out just fine, and it is beautiful, and so that's what we did. So very carefully to make that double cut crease, you want to use a very thin brush. See, just like such. And I'm gonna go ahead and like shade that outer corner in. I'm gonna switch my brush though in a minute. And I'm not bringing that like double cut crease too far, just like halfway. Then when you get towards, you know, the halfway point, you just want to not put too much pressure on it, because you want it to be faded out, if that makes sense. Okay, now I'm gonna take, you know, the black, and I'm just gonna like trace right over what I did. Okay, now I'm gonna take that gray again, and I'm gonna get it in the middle. I'm gonna keep on blending, going back and forth, and that is the whole process. Back and forth, blending, taking your time. Alrighty. Take this tape off. Ooh, child, I'll clean all of that up in a second. Y'all have no idea how much I'm itching to put some type of like silver glitter there, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So we're gonna do the lower lash line now with the same 2 shades. So my eye is watering now. I'm gonna take a black eyeliner and line my inner waterline, but I'm only taking it in halfway, and I'm gonna do a white eyeliner and put it right there in the inner corner. Just like such. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take number 6, this gorgeous blue celestial shade, and I'm gonna put it right there in the beginning, in the inner corner on the lower lash line. Okay guys, that was some work. Okay, so I'm gonna go do the face, gonna do the lashes, I'm gonna come back to the lippy, and you already know, glamour shots, all of that good jazz.